Imagine a situation that you work very hard for a test, but it doesn't go so well, and your very bad grade was posted on a bulletin board. How would you feel? I bet it's not so good. In order to prevent scenarios like this, we're against posting grades on bulletin boards. So, people may say that posting grades on a bulletin board would motivate the students to work harder to improve their academic performance. But most of the time it causes to lose of motivation and humiliation. To demonstrate this point, I would like to share with you a story. Few years ago, a very close friend of mine suffered from an endless number of insults due to her poor academic performance because a new reform in her school made grades public for all to see. She decided not to enroll to higher education due to lack of confidence in her abilities. And to prevent scenarios like this, I would like to move to Emil.
In continuation to what has been said before me, I will try to further support our claim. The notion that posting grades to public's eyes might motivate students, create healthy competition among them, or contribute to the student's success is grotesque. First of all, by posting grades on bulletin boards, we hurt a fundamental right of our students, which is privacy. Every student is entitled to their own privacy, and it is not our job as educators to undermine this basic right and give a hand to non-democratic acts such as this. Secondly, students with bad grades are already suffering from self-esteem issues, and by demeaning them in public would make things even worse and definitely not motivate them. The American Educational Research Journal conducted a survey among students from countries that are OECD members, which Israel and the United States of America members in, showed that 1 out of 3 students lack confidence in their appearance, social status, and academic abilities. This data shows that students don't think highly of themselves. We must not contribute to this phenomenon. Furthermore, some may say that posting grades on bulletin boards may increase healthy. When students go through our gates, we are not accountable only for their academic performances. We are also accountable for their well-being. Posting grades on bulletin boards may hurt their well-being. When you think about it, it seems slight chance for that to happen. The chances are very slim for that to happen. But we must not take these chances, because it's not just numbers or grades. It's our students' health and well-being. But we think otherwise. The pressure on students to excel would make them cheat. Students would rather cheat than to study for tests and succeed, because we make grades and academic performances a priority rather than learning. On top of that, bad grades can lead to social exclusion. Students would avoid and ignore other students who tend to fail or get bad grades, which may lead them to exclude them from the group. No one wants to hang out with a stupid student. According to a report that was issued by the Central Bureau of Statistics in 2003, suicide rates among OECD students are 12.5%. 9% of them are caused from social exclusion. This disturbing data shows us that posting grades on bulletin boards may damage a lot more than benefit our students. Posting grades on bulletin boards may motivate some students, may increase healthy competition among some students, but most students, as I showed before, are lacking confidence. We must remember that when students go through our gates, we are not accountable only for their academic performances. We are also accountable for their well-being. Posting grades on bulletin boards may hurt their well-being. When you think about it, it seems slight chance for that to happen.
So, as we said before, this is very important to respect the privacy of each student and not make them feel abused, humiliated, uncomfortable, and unconfident. On the one hand, it can create a good competition between students, but on the other hand, it can cause an unpleasant feeling among them. And that's why we think that we should support them, motivate them, and make them feel stronger and confident. Students are human beings and not only numbers, and we shouldn't evaluate them only by their grades. If you have a heart, vote for us.